Hey friends, it's your girl El Aura. I want to get into let's see what the divine feminine is up to. Let me stop. But yeah, let's do a divine feminine read. Oh, y'all, I'm on one today. Let me chill out a little bit. The energy is electrifying. You saw that shake? It's coming up out. It's on these hands, child. Let me stop. Okay, Seven of Wands, feminine energy, Two of Swords. Okay, Page of Swords, babies. Whoever need these messages, like you basically getting a free reading at this point because hey, these cards just reappear. Okay, Nine of Wands. Trying to get, I'm gonna get clarity or not. It's literally like a pattern. You could be like up and down, up and down, up and down in your energy because it's literally like up, sideways to the right, up, sideways to the right, slide to the right. Okay, but there's a need to ground your energy. Okay, there's really a need to ground your energy. I see that the wands is a little orange that's sticking out the most. So there is a need for emotional stability and grounding your energy, meditating and protecting yourself. You see that bubble? Protecting yourself and protecting your energy with boundaries. Okay. Because right now, you're like back and forth between this double minded mind, trying to make decisions and mental conflict. Okay. But instead, you just need to sit, pause, okay, take a break, gather yourself, because the knowledge is there. And if it's not there, you need to go seek it. Okay. Sometimes we back and forth about a decision instead of saying, like, looking up and doing research, see what decision is the best, what has more pros, what has more cons, and looking at that energy. There's a need to balance the energy and take the knowledge that you know to move forward. Okay. You're trying to recover. Okay. And you kind of been like defensive. So I feel like you're kind of doing boundaries in a way, but there's a need to kind of like protect your energy and preserve yourself. Okay. I'm going to get clarity. Okay, let's see the Seven of Wands. Ooh, 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 baby. Okay, so you need to balance yourself after walking away from stuff that no longer serves you. Okay, the Eight of Cups, you have Eight of Cups right underneath the Seven of Wands. Okay, I'm trying to get this Nine of Wands real quick. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on, I see another card. So you got two. The World, something is completing, a cycle is completing. You have two circles, the need for balance again. Okay, so your mood you need to balance your energy. Okay, after walking away from something that no longer serves you, you're trying to leave things in the past. Okay, you're trying to break free and heal from things, and there's a need to ground your energy. Okay, you might even be setting somebody's shit on fire and then walking away. Bonfire. Like, no, you may just be like walking away. Like, you see how she's writing things and releasing things and letting it float. Almost reminds me of that thing where they have here in DC where it's like a ladderin, you light it and you let it float into the water. Like, so there's a need to release, okay, and ground yourself after walking away, or you should be walking away from things that don't serve you, because it makes you doubt yourself. You see that's the two inner voices. It makes you doubt yourself and it makes you not sure on what decisions to do next. It caused self-doubt. It was something else right there, but and you're like intuition has been guiding you. Okay, so I don't know, you will intuitive be. You're smart, you're very intuitive. Honey, you're very divine. You sense energy, you could pick up on energy, but you're kind of doubting yourself. This person or thing that you need to walk away from It's causing you to be a double-minded energy when you're a high priestess. You read energy. It's causing you to doubt her, your higher self. Okay? Like she looked like her eyes closed, but look, if you look closer, they open, baby. Yeah, don't doubt yourself. So this energy that you need to walk away from and ground yourself from, or you're trying to ground yourself from after walking away, is causing you to be double-minded. Should I go back? Should I stay? Should I go? No, you know what you need to do. Stop playing games like you don't know. You see, you feel, you know what to do. Okay, and you need to take that knowledge and then those intuitive meditations that you feel and move forward with them. Okay, this could also be about businesses because we have the Eight of Pentacles here. It's like holding on to ways of doing businesses or thought processes of lack or overthinking when it comes to business. You need to take what you learned, things that you are divinely seeing and apply them, because the Page of Swords is about applying your knowledge. Okay, and it's also learning new things. If you don't know, go learn about it. Okay, and it's also with this page, this high priestess, you can know which way to go in your business or with this relationship, but you're choosing to ignore your high priestess and live in this double-minded mind when you really can have access to the knowledge through spirit, or you have access to the knowledge in books and research for your job. Okay, and this relationship could be holding you up from moving forward with ideas that will have your business succeeding or being fruitful and prospering. Okay, because you're trying to have, like, you don't have your, you have boundaries up, but you're very loose with them because this is to the side, which is to the right, which means you need to take action. You're not taking actions on your boundaries. You're not protecting your energy, and you're not listening to spirit. You're allowing this stuff that you need to walk away from control your energy and not listen to spirit. When you know how to listen to spirit, you have the spirit of discernment. You know when something doesn't feel right, so you need to listen and use your boundaries, okay? Because right now you're being pushed and led to start over new. You see how she's just falling back, the trust fall. You're being guided to start over new and just trust, but you're trapping yourself in your mind. You see how she's looking in the mirror and she's got like her vision is distorted again. Like look at her, she over here like her vision is distorted. She sees blind. She feels trapped. She feels stuck. She feels hindered. In reality, girl, take it all because you're fine. Girl, you okay? You don't have that on. You don't have nothing hiding your sight, distorting your sight. You can fully see, mama. You see what's going on. You feel what's going on. You hear spirit. Okay? There's no, like, you don't have to be trapped. There could be 4 people right now that are making you feel stuck and keeping you in negative thoughts. You see how they binding her? But in reality, you're free to start new. You're free to make decisions. Okay, you're free to have a leap forward. Okay. Hold on, let me get some water. I want to see. Let's see what should we do for y'all. Let me get this. Okay. Freedom at the bottom. See, you're free. You're not. No one has the power to hold you back but you. Liberation, expansion, let go of dependencies. These 4 dependencies, possibly. Okay, there's 4 crows. Let go of dependencies that hinder your ability to live your best life. Don't limit yourself out of fear that there might not be anything better for you just because you cannot see it at the moment. You got this. You're overthinking. That's you. You overthinking. And this 8 of Swords and this 2 of Swords, all about overthinking, all about self-doubt, all about mental chaos, mental conflict, this mental confusion. Okay. And then you have the 8 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, that's 10 of Swords, that's loss, walking away from things that don't serve you. That's self-sacrifice, self-sabotage. You're sabotaging yourself because spirit is telling you what to do. You see that white on her head? White is about purity. Spirit is very pure. Spirit is all knowing. Okay, and you're overthinking. Overanalyzing situations won't bring you closer to the answers you seek. Instead, it hinders your ability to notice new opportunities that emerge along the way. Loosen the grip you have on that outcome. Loosen the grip you have on that outcome. You want a certain outcome, you keep trying to revisit, but look, the moon. Moon goes with the high priest. It's all about spirit, it's about knowledge. And there's could be some type of clarity coming around October 6th or close to it because that's the full moon. Okay. So the divine feminine needs to stop mental conflict because your spirit is like that. She real sharp. Okay. So here goes another leap of faith. Okay. Mentor, teacher, wise counsel. You're very wise. Your spirit has been here before many times. You have ancestral knowledge. Okay. You're very wise. You don't need to play dumb. You don't need to act confused. Sit down. Listen to your spirit. And if somebody is playing you, like I feel like you say, if somebody is playing with you and you're just acting dumb, there's no need. Listen to spirit and let spirit guide you. Don't play games with people because it's also putting you in a game of mental conflict and mental confusion. Your ancestors no longer want you to walk this path alone. They are guiding you to connect. Okay, somebody's ancestors here strong. They are guiding you to connect with the right people who can provide valuable support as you navigate through the next chapter of your adventure. So you're walking away from people. You're walking away from people that don't serve you. They are not helping you prosper. They're hindering you. They have you in self-doubt, self-sabotage. Your ancestors and your spiritual team is asking you to move forward. Okay, let go of these dependencies. They're not bringing nothing you. And you have the world card here at the bottom of the deck. Ending cycles, completing the cycles. You keep doing the cycle with the same person that you need to walk away from, but once you release it, it's emotional fulfillment at the bottom. You will be emotionally fulfilled and you will feel happiness again. And you will have a new you'll be learning about new love, or even new love can come in. This could be self-love and getting out of mental conflict and getting in with spirit. There's a need to have balancing your energies. Okay, your lower and higher self, balancing your space, just balance the energy in its entirety on every aspect because you have the strength to do so. You just have to break free from your mental conflict, okay, and rise into your leadership and your power, okay, because you have true power. You have masculine energy too. Rise to your divine power and don't allow your root chakra fear to lead you and orange your emotions to lead you. Fear and emotional instability, like that can't lead you. You need a clear mind. Okay, and your mind is in a shamble with this two of swords, and the eight of swords is all about mental capacity. Okay, and then you have the lovers. Like, stop letting this person that you're supposed to lead dictate your mind. Six, a need for healthy love, give and take, balance, harmony, and also giving and having boundaries. Six six life path energy or six path energy is all about over giving. Okay, but to the point it could be suffocating and even controlling. You need to rule that in, have some self-love for yourself, and pour into you and not let this person not allow this person to have you in mental put you in mental hostage. That's what I'm hearing. And then that's what this is right here. These two, this person have you in a mental bind. They have your spirit in a mental bind. Well, they have you mentally, but your spirit knows. Okay. So you can turn into your emotions, nurture yourself. And even the Queen of Cups is very in tune with spirit. Her intuition is very strong. She is very blessed. Okay. And it's more water. So you really need to control your emotions. This person has your emotions all over the place. Okay. Leap of faith, risk, certainty, gamble. You are guided to take a leap of faith and stop delaying the pursuit of your true heart's desire. Don't worry about making the wrong decision with this two of swords. You don't know which way to go. Instead, worry about making no decision at all, stuck in stagnant energy. I'm gonna pull one more. Divine union. Okay. We be holding on to people that's not for us. Let the dusties go. Let the dusties go. You have a divine union. Look. And he fine. Okay. Look at that sun coming in. And you know, sun is all about masculine energy, baby. So this is a powerful divine masculine partnership and soul contract. And that's who you need to be with because you're a high priestess. Come on, mama. You need a divine masculine. You're a divine feminine. You're very tapped in. So stop letting this person, this dusty, confuse you because you're spiritually in tune. A destined and divine bond is blossoming, brimming with love, whether as a partner or in romantic love. So again, with this Eight of Pentacles, it could also be partnership, a relation, whatever old stagnant relationship. Okay, whatever it is, whatever you need to release. Okay, it's doing all this mental conflict, entrapment. Okay, but I feel like it's a divine union, and it could be like an opportunity, whatever. This profound connection will be like a magnet for drawing you closer to another. So, like, you hold on to this dusty partner or friendship or business partner when they're meant to be released. Okay, because better is coming in for you. Divine partnerships that you really can get the bag with. Divine partnerships that you really, really can feel emotional and mental safety. Right now, you're in mental bondage. You don't want nothing, no opportunity, no partnership, no friendship, no romantic relationship keeping you in mental bondage. I'm gonna pull one more just for balance and stability. If they got it. Oh, yeah. Oh. Your mind is restricting you. Okay, this is good, y'all. Because y'all asses ignoring red flags. Caution. Stop. Stop. Not now. Stop. Appearances can be deceiving. Before making a commitment to a relationship or situation that can be business, okay? Pump the brakes, examine closely, and gather more information to truly understand the situation. A lot of you, this is about relationships. For some of you, this is about business opportunities. For the ones with the relationship, this relationship is hindering your blessings. Like, it's causing you to be all in your head that you can't even focus on business and be successful, or it's causing you to not apply what you need or what you know to your business because you're double guessing yourself because you have this critic or this person who calls self-doubt. Okay. Oh, all these fell out. It can be easy to walk away and avoid conflict because staying takes hard work. However, it's still worth saving, but you have to put in the work, the effort to fix the problem at hand. This is not about whatever this partner is. This is not whatever about. This could be this is about fixing yourself. Okay? Because this person puts you in self-doubt. But also when you allow someone to do that, you're allowing them to do that. So there's a need for you to work on what you need to work on. The answer is yes. Proceed. Don't hold back. The time is now. If you are making a decision, the answer is yes. Go for it. This is a time for positive success and progress. So some of you with this business partner, go ahead and find new business partners. Release the old ones. Release old entities, jobs. Release old relationships. Okay, because you have a divine partnership, whether romantic or career based. Okay. You need to fix yourself, your mind, and heal yourself. Okay. Also, you allowing someone, you know the energy. You know if this is a job. You know if this is the person. You know what needs to be fixed. And what it looks like is your mind. Okay, mending and fixing your mind. A wrong card. You know whether your relationship is solvable. But with this Eight of Swords and it's 10, that's loss. That's defeat. That's backstabbing. This person is literally putting you in mental bondage. So do you really want a relationship like that? You can even want to work on fixing and mending it. No, don't do it because it's restricting your mind. Okay, you're going through a spiritual rebirth and an awakening, and you not taking a leap of faith and falling and trusting. You're living in fear. You are now in a significant period of transaction. Sorry. You are now in a significant period of transition, requiring you to release the past to embrace the new and shed any superficial foundations that do not resonate with your higher self. You're holding on to someone who doesn't relate to this newer person. That's why you're mentally stuck. You're progressing in spirit, you're progressing in all these areas of your life, but you're mentally and emotionally stuck when it comes to this person, and it's torturing you because you're supposed to be released, you're supposed to be in a new rebirth, but you're holding on to things that don't serve you and you're not walking away. So now you're in mental hostage. This person is causing you self-doubt, causing you to not trust yourself, make decisions. It's causing you to rethink things in your business. You can be in mental conflict and not focus on your business. So that's the energy. You know what resonates with you and you know how it resonates. Devilish intention. This is my last card. Materialism, shadow self. You must face your shadow self. Yeah, because like I said, it could be you. Even if this person is not really doing nothing to you, you allow this mental entrapment and mental bondage around this person. You must face your shadow self and accept that it is a part of your being. It is the only way you'll be able to fight back so you may draw from your strengths and overcome your weaknesses. So right now you have a need to do shadow work within your mind. There's a lot of mental confusion, mental conflict, and mental like hostage, mental entrapment. Okay, because you have that, I want to pull these. Okay. What I feel like intuitively is you're like, you know how this card said you must face your shadow self and accept that it is part of your being. And the only way that you could fight back so you can draw from your strengths and overcome your weaknesses is by facing your true self. And the reason why you're struggling with your mental space and feeling mental hostage is because you refuse to walk away, from people that give you red flags and do not serve you. That is why you have this mental hostage situation. That's why you have this mental entrapment, because you are refusing to walk away from energy that no longer serves you. No matter how many red flags you get, no matter how much you know spiritually, because like I said, you're very in tune. You're supposed to walk away. You just keep going back to this person. You keep, and that's what's making you feel ungrounded. And that's why you need to ground your energy, because you need to walk away from this person. Okay. Let's pull these shadow cards since shadow work came up. Okay. That is too many cards. About 20 of them cards come up. All right. Oh, wait, this one's still up. Codependency. You have a real problem. This is all about codependency. Like, well, let me not say all, because like I said, there's some, for some of you, there's a business opportunity or a business side to this, right? But a lot, for most of you, like I said, like this relationship part, you have a problem with codependency because you have an anxious attachment style. Okay, because you have an anxious attachment style, you hold on to this person out of fear. Oh, maybe things will get better, potential. You fall in love with potential. But you have to think about it. If a person wanted to adapt what they have the potential to be, they would make steps to get there. You're seeing the potential and you're having faith in people because you know people can change because you change so much. But just because you have the ability, perseverance, the mental stamina, well, you had like you're struggling with it now, but throughout your life you had mental stamina to overcome many things. You have been spiritually guided and learned lessons and applied that lesson to your life. But now you're struggling with this codependency, okay? And you are giving people grace based on their potential who don't deserve it. If they wanted to fix themselves, if they wanted to fix the issues at hand, they would go and work on them. But every time you don't walk away from this person, like you're struggling to walk away, they come back into the same thing, and you keep doing this mental bondage, this self sabotage in the sake of hold on to someone, in the sake of love. But you have to think, do I love this person more than I love myself? Because at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to when someone has you in the mental capacity of self entanglement, self bondage, mental bondage. When someone gets you in the Two of Swords energy, in the Eight of Swords energy, and together equal betrayal, heartache, loss, that is not the energy you want around. But you hold on to this person because you have codependency issues. This is a relationship This is a relationship addiction. Like you're fiending. You need to stop fiending for this person. You're a fiend for this person. Don't be a fiend, love. You are relying too heavily on the other person for your sense of self worth. Give yourself more self love. And that's when I said a new love can come in. It could be self love. Okay. It needs to be self love so you can get out of this cycle of codependency and feeling like you have to hold on to people that you need to walk away from. Only you can heal yourself. These people can't heal you, babe. I love him. I'm saying I'm holding your hand. Emotionally overreacting. You are overthinking, which is causing a flood of unnecessary emotions. And that's what's happening. Okay. This, you're overthinking because your spirit is saying walk away, but you're not listening to spirit. Okay. You're not listening to spirit. That's why you're having this mental entrapment. Okay. And spirit said, if you can't control your mind, you can't control your emotions. And right now you don't have no control of your mind. You're in mental bondage. So you are not controlling your mind. If you can't control your mind, you can't control your emotions. Overreacting, you are overthinking, which is causing a flood of unnecessary emotions. When love is natural and flowing, you don't have to keep overthinking. Yes, you can have triggers and nervous system, like things that you're healing from, but that you should reach out and like, you did this and I had this type of reaction. No one's job to heal you, and it's not someone's job to like suffer from people's past mistakes, but you should be able to gain clarity behind the person you're dealing with. So you are overthinking, which is causing a flood of unnecessary emotions. Someone that is like in flow and alignment, they're not going to have you feeling emotionally overreacting. And you can't control your mind, so you can't control your emotions. Manipulative. Manipulative. Okay, this person is manipulating you. Manipulative. I know how to say it. I know how to say it, but I'm struggling with the ADHD, so just bear with me. This person is manipulating you. They're very manipulative. Okay, there you go. And let go of wanting to exert power over someone or a situation. Do you need to work on your self-esteem? Question mark. Yes, you do. Because when someone keeps giving you red flags, or a situation, partnership, relationship keeps giving you red flags and has you in this energy, you need to leave. Okay. Obsessive. You are obsessed and addicted to this person. You like, and it even can come up over time. Keep repeating in your mind things that they did, things you need to do, or things this person said, and it's like you're obsessing over it. And it's taking you away from business, wherever that card is. It's hard for you to focus on your business. It's causing you to self doubt. So when you come to make decisions in your business, you're doubting yourself, even though it's something totally separate. This man has manipulated you to make you doubt your self worth and doubt your spirit and your intuition. Okay, so that is my read for you, my love. I want you to, you know, tap into yourself, love on yourself, and not allow someone who would want this type of energy for you to stay in your energy. Okay, babe? All right. Bye.